Hello dear friends, welcome to Casa Naturals and thank you so much for clicking on this video. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you tips on how to grow your natural hair, your beautiful crown. Yes, so these are the tips that I've been using that has actually drastically changed my hair. So if you belong on this channel, like my hair was short, it was breaking, and that's how I embarked on a healthy journey so that my hair can improve. As you can see, like my hair has drastically improved, friends. You can testify with me if you belong on this channel, or you can check the old videos and you're able to see. So actually my hair is 2 years, I suppose. It's clocking 2 years, I suppose. Yes, so make sure that you watch this video until to the end. So the first thing that I do, the first tip is that, because I'm a believer in Christ, a Christian, a Seventh-day Adventist believer who is awaiting the second coming of Christ. So the first tip is prayer. I always pray for my hair. I pray for everything in my life because everything is possible with God, and God is the one who created us. So I don't skip praying for my hair. Of course, somebody might think that it is not important, but it's very, very important, because the Bible says that your crown, your hair is your crown, right? Yes, your hair is your crown. So the moment like your hair start breaking, you become worried, as a lady or as a girl, right? I'm sure you've been there before. So the second tip is stop manipulating your hair, friends. So what do we mean when we say manipulating your hair? There are times when you want to blow dry your hair every day, you want to tone your hair every day, you change your hairstyle every day, you are combing your hair every day. That is too much manipulation, because every day you comb your hair, every day you touch your hair, you experience some breakage. But of course, you know what? Hair sheds 100 to 50 strands. But if it starts coming out every day, you will lose your hair and it will start thinning. So, of course, at some point, my hair was I started losing my hair, and I embarked on a journey on how to remedy breakage. I'm going to link that video in the description box below, and you will actually find out the treatments which I used for my hair to go back. Then the second tip is that I always wash my hair. Like, come up with a routine on how often will you be washing your hair, how often will you be deep conditioning your hair, how often will you be like braiding your hair. It is very, very important to come up with your routine. So your routine don't need to be complicated. You can make it as simple as possible, depending on your schedule and what you want to achieve and what works for you. So I wash my hair every 2 weeks. So depending on what I'm trying to achieve, of course, if I'm in a protective hairstyle, if I'm doing a protective hairstyle challenge, let's say maybe it's for one month, I normally wash my scalp every 2 weeks or once per week to avoid a build up on the scalp. But usually my routine is every 2 weeks. I find that my hair thrives when I start washing, if I wash it every 2 weeks. So it depends, you need to find what works for you. Some people wash their hair once every week and it works for them. Some wash their hair once per month. So you can do what works for you, friends. So before washing my hair, I make sure that I do a pre-shampoo. So a pre-shampoo is simply a treatment that you do to your hair prior to washing your hair. So pre-shampoo will actually help your hair not to experience breakage, not to experience fatigue, when you wash your hair. So the products that I use for pre-shampoo are oils. So I don't do conditioners for pre-shampoo. Yes, friends. So I always alternate between different kinds of oils. I use oil blend. Sometimes I just go in with some coconut oil. In fact, I did a video on the reason why I love coconut oil very much. So I'll link that video in the description box below. So what I normally do is that I usually leave my pre-shampoo overnight. So the pre-shampoo has to stay in your hair so that it can do its work. Like let the oil penetrate. So I leave it on overnight. And I usually do that on a weekend when I know that I'm not so busy. So make sure that you do that when you are not busy. Then the other tip, I think this is the fourth. What I do, after pre-shampooing, I detangle my hair. So detangling is very, very important to remove some shady hair, some tangles. Don't just rush into washing your hair without detangling. I find that, I experience less breakage when I do detangle. So the products that I use for detangling are conditioners, DIY products. Of course, I for DIY I use fenugreek, I use hibiscus, I use some linseed. Those products which have herbs which have some mucilage in it or the gelatinous content in them, which actually helps to detangle the hair. And sometimes I go in with some oil and some water. I've done quite a number of videos on how you can detangle your hair. I'll link it in the description box below. So after detangling, then I proceed to wash my hair. So I make sure that I concentrate my shampoo on the scalp because shampoo is for the scalp and not for your hair. So make sure that you concentrate the shampoo, on your scalp, massage it in, well, enjoy it. It promotes blood flow to the scalp, hence promoting hair growth. You know, shampoo very well. Of course, I don't go in 2 times with shampoo, unless if maybe you have a lot of build-up on your scalp. Probably you can go in with second shampoo washing. So once I'm done like shampooing my hair, I put on a t-shirt because a t-shirt is actually very gentle for your hair. It won't strip your hair. So it is very, very important. I don't use some towels like cotton towels. I use a t-shirt because it is very, very gentle. So once I remove the water from my hair, then I proceed to deep condition my hair. So for deep conditioning, I use real protein deep conditioners and moisturizing protein conditioners. So I alternate between those two deep conditioners. So I make sure that I strengthen my hair. Let's say if I use a protein treatment this week, then the next every 2 weeks, like then I'll use a moisturizing deep conditioner. So I alternate between these two products 2 times per month. So that it is very, very important, friends. So like if you blow dry your hair very often, or maybe use some colors, you know, treatments on your hair, you have to make sure that you protect your hair. You are balancing between moisture and protein. And of course, I don't do DIY protein treatments like eggs, avocados, because those have bigger molecules, so they don't do too much. They can't penetrate the hair. So I go for hydrolyzed keratin protein, hydrolyzed wheat protein, quinone protein, jojoba, hydrolyzed protein. Like I do make my own products. If you belong on this channel, you understand that I make my own products. So I'll link other videos that I've done on formulations in the description box below so that you can check them out. So I make sure that I apply the deep conditioners on the hair strands. I avoid putting conditioners on the scalp because you don't want to clog your pores, friends. So make sure that you put it, apply it in sections. Actually, I do everything in sections to make sure that every strand is coated with whatever product that I'm using. Then once I apply on the strands, I make sure that I go in with a heat cap. It is very, very important so that the products can penetrate. So make sure that you purchase products which have benefits for your hair, like which contains some coconut oil, olive oil, baobab oil, grapeseed oil, different kinds of oils, and then some protein, some emulsifying wax, some stearyl alcohol, BTMS 20, 25, BTMS 50. Look out for those, beautiful ingredients in your product. But of course, you know what? The first five ingredients on your product matters a lot. So that will be another topic for another day I'm going to share with you. So I make sure that I put on a head cap and I sit under a bonnet hair dryer for 30 minutes. So if you don't have a blow dryer, a, a heat cap, you can actually just use a blow dryer. What you need to do is put on a plastic cap and make sure that you set your blow dryer on low setting, and then you keep on, like, you see, you know what I mean, right? At least for 25 minutes, and then you can rinse out your hair. So once I rinse, then I go in with a moisturizer. So a moisturizer is very, very important. It will actually prevent breakage. It will keep the moisture in for a longer time. So in most cases, I moisturize my hair once per week, or depending on how the hair is, like your hair will always communicate to you. Your hair will tell you that I need to be washed, I need to be moisturized. So make sure that you pay attention to your hair. So after washing, rinsing out my deep conditioner, I go in with, depending on what I want to achieve, I would go in with a leave-in conditioner, then an oil, then a butter. And of course, I did share on how you can make a butter which has oil and some shea butter. So you don't need to go in with three products. So you can just apply a leave-in or a hairspray and then seal in the moisture with the butter. It is very, very important so that the hair can stay more moisturized for days without re-moisturizing. So of course, apart from that, in between washes, when I know that my hair is dry, I'll go in with a hairspray. So I've done quite a number of videos on hairsprays. I'll link them in the description box below so that you can check them out. So I'll just like spray my hair, spray, 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 and then I'm good to go. Once I'm done, like if it's washed, they have moisturized, then I proceed to stretch my hair. So I've done quite a number of techniques. I've compared different techniques on how you can actually stretch your hair without any damage. So of course, I embarked on a journey where I had to stop blow drying my hair. So I stretched my hair using natural techniques. I'll link the videos in the description box below. So I do some cotton thread, African thread. I also do cornrows. I do flat twist. I do braids. All those videos I have done. Make sure that you watch the videos that I'm talking about. Like, they will be beneficial to you. So of course, if you feel that natural techniques don't work for you, you can use a blow dryer. But make sure that you use a heat protectant so that your hair is not damaged. And make sure that you are not doing it so often. At least do it once per month, friends. Then after stretching my hair, I put in a protective hairstyle, like which can last for 2 weeks or 1 week or per month, depending on the kind of hairstyle. Then I won't be touching my hair. I'll touch my hair once I undo that protective hairstyle. So friends, like these are tips that can actually help you to grow your natural hair. But one thing I need to quickly mention to you is that no miracle product can actually grow your hair overnight. You need to be consistent and you need to exercise some patience, friends, and make sure that you stick to your routine. And I'm telling you, you are going to see your hair growing. Your hair will keep thriving. Then another thing that I don't do, it depends with you. Like, I don't apply oil on the scalp unless if I have a problem with the scalp. And I only apply oil on the scalp with an intention of washing it out. That is when I do a pre-shampoo. I'll link the videos in the description box below. So the other tip is that make sure that you are eating healthy, friends. You are what you eat. Yes, friends. So make sure that you live a healthy lifestyle, like drink enough water. Avoid stress, friends. Be positive in your life. We only have one life. You don't have to be worried about anything, but be positive and trust in the Lord. Yes, friends. So comment in the section below. Probably you have other tips which you have. I would love to hear from you. So these are the few tips like which have drastically helped me to grow my hair, friends. And of course, you know what, your routine doesn't need to be expensive. You can actually use products which you know that they can help you. Like you don't need to use expensive products. Just go for good products with good ingredients, friends. So it doesn't mean that when the product is expensive, then it's good. Some expensive products actually have some synthetic products. But of course, I'm going to share with you how to look out for good products in a product. Yes, so thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to our channel, comment in the section below. God bless you. See you in our next video. Bye bye.